What's up, guys? We're here with Rok. He just got top 4 at our nationals. What did you play?
So I played Lifetime Spright without the runics. I decided on hand traps because I thought they would do more in the current meta over like the runic spells.
Okay, so you were 6-1 after Swiss?
Yeah, I was 6-1 after Swiss. I dropped a Kushtera match. It was kind of just, I mean, it's gonna sound bad, but it was kind of lucky. Like he had like a really good hand to like the board I made, and yeah.
Okay, so you lost in top 4 against the winner.
Yeah, I lost in top 4 against the winner.
Oh, okay. Anyway, congrats, and let's get into that.
Sure. So starting off for the Lifetime Engine, I played 3 Lila, 2 Kiss Kill, 1 Frost, and then
standard.
Yeah, standard, and then I played 2 of the Searcher.
Okay.
Usually I would play 3, but I decided to play a different consistency card, so I stuck to 2.
Okay.
Spright Engine is completely standard, which is 3 blue, 3 jet, 1 red, 1 carrot, and then 3 starter and 1 smasher.
So basically the deck doesn't change much after the ban, it's just
I'm
minus
just
1.
gonna cut -1 and probably cut 1 jet for 2 more lifetime cards.
Okay.
I also didn't decide to play Gamma Burst. I kind of just don't like playing both. I feel like it gets a bit bricky playing both in the main, and I didn't really have space for it in the side.
Yeah, and in the Life Twin version you probably don't need it because you have so much.
I mean, if you're in the point where you need it, you probably just winning the game.
Yeah.
Other than that, I played 3 Prosperity and 2 Tactics. So Tactics is really good right now. It's a hand trap heavy format. Most of the time you're just gonna rip from your opponent's hand. And Prosperity was something that I recently started testing. I liked it. I think it's better into like draw specifically, because otherwise I would have to play like 2 more Lacton cards and it would be worse than to draw.
Okay.
I did usually go for 3 with Prosperity though, not for 6. After that I had, so the deck is 42, I had 17 slots, and I tested everything from Kurikaras in the main to Book of Moons and everything, and like everything just felt bad. So I just decided to put 17 hand traps because of how diverse the meta is.
Okay.
So standard 3 Imperm, 3 Ash, and 3 Troll. Obviously this is the like most versatile one. This is the best hand trap in the format, and Imperm, the reason for Imperm at 3 was because it hits a Rise card going second.
Okay.
That was mostly it. And then, because my deck draws a lot, I wanted to play a bigger range of hand traps, so I played 2 Ogres. Didn't really miss the 3rd one, even though the card's really good right now. And then I played 2 Nibs, came up a lot. I played 2 Bells, which was really weird to a lot of people, and I actually got people wanting a deck check because I played this versus 2 branded players. And finally 2 Veilers. Again, you could play 3 Veiler, 3 Ogre and just cut the Bells, but I didn't want to have too many of the same hand traps when I draw for the deck.
Okay, sure.
Deck is 42, but yeah.
42, okay.
Extra deck, 2 Gigantic, and then I played 1 Onigmaru and 1 Zeus. So starting at the start of the day, I actually didn't have these 2 cards in the deck. I had a Lingarivo and a Donor, but I decided to play this. This never really came up. This came up in quarters, in semis, but yeah. It's fine. It's great if you have like a tactics for a Rise card or stuff like that.
Okay.
That's mostly what it was used for. Lifetime Engine is 2 Lila, 2 Kiss a Kill, 1 of the big one, and 1 Loot Cracker. This is what most of your game is going to revolve around. Continuously looping these guys for a pop and a draw. And then this is really good because it outs a lot of stuff that like you kind of can't. And this is here for follow-up in case they break your turn 1 board.
Did you ever miss the 3rd Kiss-a-Kill or Lila?
No, but I did miss the 2nd copy of this actually.
Oh, okay.
Or like any specific link for, but that would probably be the best. These guys all lock you into Fiends, so the rest of my extra deck is pretty much all Fiends. So I played the entire Nightmare package, 1 Cerberus, 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, and this is how I mostly broke every board going second, because having 1 Life Twin plus a Spright means that you can go either this or this, and always have it co-linked with the Evil Twin, so you never actually lose out by going the effect.
Okay.
1 Abomination, this card came in really handy today. If you're able to like Dark Ruler a board, this card will just solo crash the entire board. Nice. And finally I played 1 IP. IP was here only in the situation where I got shifted, which was kind of a lot. I played 2 Kashtar matchups and I got shifted 5 times. But yeah, versus shifter, I pretty much just made IP plus like red or carrot and another monster so that I can go either into unicorn or abomination and just set on hand traps.
Okay.
Side deck was essentially only board breakers. Because we're running so many hand traps in the main, I didn't want to run something like crows or bestials.
Of course.
So I decided on free Kurikara, free ruler, and free storm. These two were mostly here for the super heavy, as well as this hitting Kashtira. Storm was here for back row decks, which I actually didn't play today, but it came up a lot when I wanted to side random stuff out, because if you're kind of blind or none of these cards are really good, Lightning Storm is the best one to put in. So if I just wanted to put out like two ogres or 2 bells, I just put in Lightning Storms.
Okay.
Free Cosmics, thought this would do a lot better than it did. It saved me like once. But yeah, it was essentially here for like the Purdy Trap and if people were remaining anti-spell.
Okay.
And finally free anti-spell. I tested this card a lot and it felt fine. Most of the time, however, today it did win me 1 game, I will say that, because my opponent opened 5 spells. It just didn't feel that impactful to me personally.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so that's it. Thank you for the deck profile. Congrats on your top.
Thank you.
And yeah, congrats again.
Thanks.